What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We are in South Boston today doing the filming locations for the one and only movie Good Will Hunting. So we're going to do this by foot. It's very hard to park in South Boston, as if you've ever been here, you know Boston's pretty much terrible to parking in general. So without further ado, come with us, walk the streets of South Boston. We're going to go visit most of the filming locations for Good Will Hunting. Let's go. The great thing about these locations, the majority is all in the same couple streets. But as you can see, it's not like you can park. Pretty much have to find a spot and just park. So a little confusion, but I think we got it figured out. The front of the street is the front of Will's house. I think it's that green one right there. They're doing construction though, so I'm not gonna go too much there, but I think we need to go down the alley, which is this way. All right, we found it. Hope I don't get hit by a car. This right here is Will Street. Before we make our way to it, there's so many scenes where Ben Affleck's character Chucky comes riding his car right down here, parks right in here. And Will's house, it's right through here. So come along with me and let's go take a peek. And it looks so much better than it did in the movie. Holy crap. Oh my God. So, wow, this looked like, obviously it looked like shit in the movie. But this is Will's house. Look how nice that looks. I bet you it's so expensive to live there. Wow, look at that. A little close up. Matt Damon, how many times would have walked in and out of that door? Can walk down this way. Look at that. And there's so many scenes where they would have went down this way. The car. Actually, I'm pretty sure the movie ends right there too, with Ben Affleck and the two other guys driving down the street right there. That's awesome. All right, we just made a breaking discovery that we would have never known unless you came here. But check this out, right? So Will's house, obviously right here. This is how sneaky they were in the movie. You would never know unless you came to visit in person. But Will's house, right? Sean, aka Robin Williams, aka Sean's house, literally this blue one right there. Nuts. Wow, I can't get over that. Look how cool that is. Literally Sean's house, which you would think in the movie is obviously so far away, Will has to drive there. And then Will's house. That is nuts. Hollywood magic. They want to trick you, but we got them. Well, we are now on 5th Street in South Boston, and I'm in search of the basketball court where Will goes and confronts the kid who used to bully him in kindergarten, and they have the whole fight at the basketball court. And if we take a pause and turn the camera to the right, look what's here. This is where it was filmed. Let's go take a look. On a side note, wow, look at this jungle gym thing over here. Why didn't I have one of these when I was a kid? That's pretty cool. And here we are. This is the basketball court where Will and the gang, Chucky and the boys, look for a fight and fight the bullies. I have to go back and look at the clips, but I'm pretty sure this building right there was red when they filmed it. Actually, well, all these buildings were here, but I think that one was red. To see.
It's me, Will. Remember we went to kindergarten together?
Hey, bud, remember me? It's Will. Yeah, we went to kindergarten together. Don't you remember? All right, so the cops would have been coming through this side, right there through the gate. It would have came running in, and Will would have been put down on the ground right about there. That was really cool to see, huh? My wife beating the crap out of me. All right, let's go to the next location. Well, we are coming up to the municipal court where Will gets let out of after his fight. Yeah, this has been really fun trying to find parking and driving. But either way, it's just a quick shot here. Actually, I'm gonna, look at this. There's people double parked here. There you go. Those are the steps right there that Will comes walking out of. I would go down and walk those myself, but it's not going to happen today, so there you have it. All right, next location. As you can see, I'm rocking that Harvard hoodie. I feel like I fit in now. Not really, but anyway, we've made it to the spot directly across from Harvard where Skylar and Will have their little coffee date. It's a beautiful little spot. The pigeons are attacking me right now, so let's check it out. So many pigeons, but as we look up, you're gonna see a site that looks awfully familiar. So let me take you down this way and we'll get a better look. All right, now you see what I mean? See what I mean? Does this look familiar? So right about here, this is where Will and Skylar would have had their coffee date with Harvard in the background. To be more direct, I think they would have been right about here because you could see pretty much this exactly in the background. When I throw on the photo or the video, you'll see what I mean. Right about here. And what's funny, I never knew that building straight ahead, center of your screen, I never knew that was actually Harvard. When researching this, I knew it was by Harvard, but I didn't know right here was Harvard. That's pretty cool. All right, next location. Does it look familiar? If not, I only have a couple words for you. How do you like them apples? All right, this is a shot I've been waiting to see. This is really cool. So right here, we would have seen Will and the gang walk exactly like those girls are, right across there. And now you can tell is this very old, cool, historic-looking building. I've seen a bunch of these when we were in San Francisco. But they're walking right there. Of course, it's nighttime when they do that. And then what happens next is Will notices the guy from the bar that was trying to pick up Skylar, and they got in a little argument. Notices he's at a Dunkin' Donuts, which is right back this way. And now it's no longer a Dunkin' Donuts, but I believe it's this Friendly Toast place. And here was the window. So they would have had a camera set up out here. Will, aka as we know Matt Damon, would have been literally right where these chairs are. And this used to be Dunkin' Donuts, and there was people inside. I don't know if you could see much inside, but they had a camera inside and outside. And what does he say there?
Do you like apples?
Oh, do you like apples? And the guy's like, yeah.
Well, I got her number. So
And,
how do you like them apples?
well, I got a number. So how do you like them apples? He smacks it on the window. Right there.
Well, I got a number. How do you like them apples?
How do you like them apples? And little did I know when I was doing the research for these filming locations that this is literally Harvard right here. And the scene took place right here. So I have my wife. There's no other way around it. There's nowhere to park here, and this is really hard. This is why nobody does these filming locations in Boston. But my wife is parked in a tow zone. So I'm just going to pretty much rush and run to our next location. I want to spend more time here. I actually would love to go inside because they did film inside here, but I just can't. So it's the L Street Tavern, right? There's so many so many shots where they're coming in and out of. Those bricks over there at the steps next to it. If I zoom in a little, those are still the same. See, Will would have parked his car over this way. A lot has changed. It looks like the L Street Tavern has gotten a makeover. That's really cool, but I'll throw in some clips and videos now that are were shot inside here. Sometimes it's just like the things I do for YouTube. Are they worth it? You know what? Please, if you're watching this right now, give me a like, because this definitely needs it today. Hit that like button. It'll make me feel better. Thank you. Hey, my wife and our rental car are still here. Haven't been towed away. Next location, let's go. I've been wanting to see this only because like I love Robin Williams and he's mainly featured here. So let's go check it out. So it's on this street right here. We see Will pull his new car up at the end of the movie. Pulls it up. I think he parks right around here where I'm standing. And then he's going to get out of the car. Stand about right here where this camera is and look up. So if I have this right, he would have been right here and looking up. And then this window, we would have seen Robin Williams. Well, we've made it to Boston Common on the opposite side of the park where we've been so far on this trip, and we are in search of the Robin Williams bench. I think it's on the other side, I'm not 100% sure, but we will find it. This looks beautiful though. Just take a quick look at this. Well, we made it to the Robin Williams bench. As you can see behind me, there's 4 women sitting on it right now. So I'm gonna do the best I can. Hopefully they'll move shortly, but yeah, let's go take a closer look. The camera would have been right, I'm thinking right back here somewhere. They would have been set up. And you would have just had one really quick, obviously I'll throw it in, but one really quick back shot behind Sean and Matt Damon's character, Will. But this is where the famous speech takes place. Well, it's a different day. We made it back, and I'm sitting on the Good Will Hunting bench. If I was right here, I would be Matt Damon, aka Will, and Robin Williams, aka Sean, would have sat right here. Isn't that so cool? Thanks to my wife, who always finds the more obscure things. Look at this. In Robin Williams' voice. You'll move, Chief. And where's the Good Will Hunting?
It just says Will.
Oh, Will Hunting. So cool. Now I'm facing behind, and this is, I'm pretty sure you get a view in the background, just like right here, view of George Washington. It's funny too, because the shots were really close. Like they were up here, obviously, so you don't see much, but there's just little pieces of other shots. But this is cool to see and be here in person. All right, everyone, that's going to wrap it up for the Good Will Hunting filming locations here in South Boston and other parts of Boston, obviously. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you like this type of content and filming locations, make sure to check out my other videos here or there. I'm signing off from Will's house, and as we also found out in this video, Sean's house. Take care, everyone. I'll catch you on the next video.